Yo, this shit OP.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cal, bringing another video on the channel. Today's video is about the power of the mind. But before we get into that, I just want to say shout out to my boy Alex Martinez. He is like my #1 supporter. He comments on every single video, and he's always there. Even a positive comment on the video, always saying what he likes. Yeah, he's just a really good supporter. A channel my size and have a great supporter like that, it is truly something great, and it's hopefully one day I can have a bunch of supporters like Alex, you know, and he's a really good dude. He always leaves a positive comment, and I really appreciate that, man. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that. Hope you stay around, and yeah, let's get right into the video. The topic of today is, like I said before, the power of the mind. So before we get into today's video, I just want to say this is my opinion only on this topic. I am not an expert by any means. It's just my viewpoint, and if it somehow resonates with you, if it somehow helps better your life in an aspect of a different field, it helps you in any way, sort of form, and then I've done my job. Hopefully it resonates with you. I'm just trying to help you build awareness and just overall think about things a little bit more than you may not have in the past. And yeah, it's no negativity, just positivity. The power of the mind. So individuals in today's society tend to harp on negativity and use societal expectations and their own excuses to limit themselves in many ways. On YouTube, right, I hope to one day have a good platform of like a couple thousand people or a community that I can influence to be better than they were the day before. Each video that I put out pretty much crashes and burns. And I just keep going, man. I just keep going because I know one day through these baby steps of videos, through the progression of my content. If you look at my first 20 videos on my channel, they're ass, dude. They're terrible. But if you look at my videos now, the past 50 videos I've done have been pretty high quality. Obviously, there's some mistakes here and there, and I'm learning. You know, I'm always a student. I'm always trying to progress. I have almost 70 videos on this channel in about 11 months, and over the past 6 months, I've uploaded about 50 times. So you can kind of see I've upped the content a lot. I've been uploading about 2 videos a week for the past 6 months, and that has been a great progression of mine, and something it's starting to become a habit and a behavior of mine. This is just another great hobby I have, another great routine I do twice a week that I can kind of vent, release my feelings, and show who I am to you guys. And that's kind of what I wanted to do with this channel, and add a broader purpose just besides the entertainment. And obviously, I love the entertainment, but I want you guys to know who I am as a person, and I can actually help you, because the entertainment can only go so far in the short term. I'm trying to help you guys in the long term. Build up traits, build up characteristics that can help you and overall be the best version of yourselves. A key aspect of this is restricted thoughts, right? So when you lock yourself up in a cage and you have no room to move around, no potential to get it, by restricting yourself, you're not able to move, right? You're not able to break out, potentially gain things. By opening your mind, say you release that cage, you release all these thoughts and doubts that you're not able to do this certain thing. So hypothetically, if I wanted to become a doctor, if I wanted to become a professor, a YouTuber even, I have to become open-minded and realize it's going to take a while to get there. And it all starts with the mind, because the mind is not physical, it's invisible, right? It all starts, this is the source that you have to change to lead towards progress. Nothing is going to happen overnight. Nothing, you can ask any successful person. They have put blood, sweat, and tears into their passion and into their work ethic, and they've been able to build something up over time that is so great, and it was not given to them easily. They had to go through struggle, they had to go through pain, they had to go through all these emotions, and eventually it paid off. By being able to control the invisible, by being able to change your beliefs, change your feelings and thoughts through different practices such as meditation, or just honestly watching different videos online to help motivate you and gain discipline to start these behaviors and habits within your life. This, for me personally, has led through meditation and just becoming a more clear-minded person and seeing things with, I guess, a third eye. I've been able to become more open-minded to the fact that You can do so many things if you just put your mind to it. By restricting yourself, people don't realize how much potential they have, man. And sure, obviously when you start something, you're not going to be good at it. If I am a terrible soccer player, right? If I went out there and practiced for a week, I worked on my fundamentals, I worked on my skills, I'll be better than I was a week before. It's all about baby steps and changing just making that change and working towards progress, because nothing is learned overnight. And with these challenges, right? Each time you challenge yourself, your skills are going to get better. You keep challenging, skills are going to get better, challenging skills, and over time, even though certain people may learn easier than others, you will have a lot of progress. And whatever you guys want to do in life, go for it, man. Don't limit yourself. Obviously, it may not work out, and it probably will be for the better, but try it out. You'll never know until you try. I know that's a corny ass saying, but you never know until you try. Be open-minded to the fact that you will fail. I have 70 videos on this channel. Only one video has hit 1,000 views, and that's not even a successful video. That, in my mind, that is a successful video for me. But if you look at someone that has 10K subscribers, right? Their biggest video is probably 100,000, maybe. Just realize that it's gonna take time, and it's for example, for me, right? I go to the gym. I worked out for a year, right? And I was like, dude, I'm just not getting stronger. I'm not doing this. It's because I wasn't doing the right things. I didn't have the right workout routine to get stronger. And my max bench was 135. Fast forward a year and a half later, I have my shoulder injury, and we'll just cut that out and we'll say it was a year working out, right? Minus the whole shoulder injury for about 8 months. I learned how to bench. I learned different skills. I learned progressive overload. I learned ways to get stronger. And before you knew it, man, I had my goal set on 225 bench, and I got it 2 months ago, right before quarantine started. That was that was my biggest goal coming into weightlifting. Because I always would look at people who could bench 225 and be like, damn, man, I wish I could do that. Bro, you can do it. It's gonna take time. It's gonna take work. It's not gonna. Obviously, some people are blessed and they can just go in the gym and just hit 225. But for me, I started at a different point than everyone. This is why you shouldn't compare yourself to other people. This is why you are only in competition with yourself. If you're better a week from now than you were before, that is progression. And over time, I was able to build up that strength, build up my mindset, and realize that it is possible. And each time I would go for a max bench, I would add on 5 pounds. Little baby steps, but over time, I've added 90 pounds onto my bench. Think about that. It may not seem like a lot of weight, but if you're working out for a while and you've been in the same shoes I have, you'll realize that's a good amount of weight. And obviously, different people gain strength faster than others. But once again, your only comparison should be to yourself, because you start at different spots than other people. Someone might start at 185. Others might start at 100 pounds. Changing your thought patterns and developing good paradigms within your mindset is very key. Don't place labels on different ideas and different connotations on aspects of life that you haven't tried before. Obviously, these should be positive aspects that have been researched, proven to help you. Don't be like, okay, yeah, if I go eat a worm, you know what I mean? I think it is very key to try something out. Obviously, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But if it's something you want, and if it's something you want to attain, try it out, because nothing happens easy. And the power of the mind, you guys have so much potential. Don't think, if someone says to you, you can't do that, you can't do that. Dude, you can do that, all right? Just realize, set a goal, and make baby steps towards that goal, because eventually you'll have it over time. It'll pay off. I think I'm reading a book right now. It's called The Champion's Mind. Within this book, he pretty much just dives into how to develop a championship mindset within the mind of athletes. Kind of takes more of a specific look at different aspects and pretty much what to do in certain situations. And it's definitely a really good book. And it's helped me develop a greater mindset for different situations, and how I should act, how I should, just think before going into something. And one of the key metaphors that he uses in this book is, think of yourself as a gold statue, right? Each time you have a doubt, each time you have a negative thought, you throw mud on yourself. So when you throw that mud on yourself, it covers up that gold. It covers up the potential you have to thrive and be golden. Because think about it, if you're gold, you're number one. You're the best, right? You have all this great stuff, you have gold. But if you're throwing doubts on yourself, you're covering up all that gold and you're losing greatness over time. And it just blows my mind to think of how negative society is. And obviously, if you have your basic needs met within life, like water, food, each human has the ability to learn. It may be at different rates, it may be at different times, but we can learn behaviors, we can learn to unlearn, and we can develop a better sense of who we are and just throw the ego to the side, put our self-esteem, because we want to be our true selves and we want to do what we want to do. You guys can realize that and be your golden statue. Be the potential you can, man. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I just want you guys to be more aware of the potential you have to be great, because by no means am I perfect. I still have lazy habits. I still need to get better, but I am getting better. I'm seeing progression. I'm getting better both mentally, physically. I'm breaking bad habits. And just developing better ones, such as reading, and reading for me, even though I might not enjoy it as much right now, I like it, and it's helping me learn, it's helping keep my brain active, and just overall being a better person. You guys all have been given the mind. The mind is incredibly powerful when used right? You need to realize that without your mind, you are nothing. Without your mind, you don't control this avatar body, this glob meat that we live in, right? Because everything starts from here, right? Think about it. When you want to go up and talk to a girl, you're thinking about it in here. You're visualizing it in here. You're thinking about what steps you're going to do to go talk to that girl. Maybe like what types of conversation you're going to talk with her about. It's very interesting to see how people limit themselves and they just kind of go on autopilot and don't use the blessing that they've been given. And it's kind of sad to see, but you guys got to realize you guys have such a gift. This mind is so much more powerful than you think. Don't let people limit you. Do not let them. Don't put yourselves in that box. Break free of that box. Get out of the cage. Make room for yourself, man. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to sit here and be like, damn, bro, I wish I had that, man. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that. It's the hardest thing for me to do is change your guys' values, beliefs, and behaviors. And if I can do that, man, damn, I've done a really good job. And I really hope I can help you guys. That's. I want to get back to the purpose of why I made this channel and just helping individuals change their negative mindset on a day-to-day basis. Develop positivity, develop who you are, and just break free of this cage society has set us in. Because I'm starting to wake up to a lot of things. Starting to develop my third eye and just look at things with a clearer perspective and a broader perspective at the same time too. Because a lot of stuff what you think is going on right now, it's a lot worse than you think, and there's a lot of behind the scenes action from what is on the surface. When you look at something through a peephole, you can only see so much, right? And that's us as society. We can only see what's going on so much. But when you open that door, when you break free of that dumbass motherfucking cave, you can see what's really going on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely an interesting one. I really enjoyed making it, and yeah. Hope you guys have a good day, and peace the fuck